Hey guys, it's your girl 𝚃𝚌𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 back again with another video. We are talking about at 0 subscribers, how would I want to grow to 100 subscribers? So without further ado, let's get into this video. First of all, your channel. You need to choose your niche. A YouTuber named 𝚲𝙸𝙸𝙸𝙲𝚗, she actually advised me this tip when I asked her. She said 1 to 3 niches, and also for those to be something that you're passionate about. For example, my 3 niches are entertainment, vlogs, and self-help tips. Entertainment and vlogs can intertwine because of my personality. Now it's your channel name. It can simply be your name, also stating it in a unique way. Common strategy is using your subject combined with your name. So for example, if you do vlog, sample name could be 𝚘𝚌𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 a color scheme. So what type of colors do you want to use overall on your channel? So for me, my colors are yellowish gold, light pink, turquoise blue, and white. 4 colors. If you look at my homepage of my channel, you'll see that I've been incorporating those colors like pretty much all of my thumbnails in some way or form. And also I've overlaid that with my channel art, so it's all cohesive, which I've been learning from like bigger YouTubers. I do want to shout out 𝚃𝙸𝙸𝙲. She's the one YouTuber that I figured out that tip through, so definitely very helpful. So my next thing, fonts. The font that I use predominantly Verdana Bold Italic. It's easily readable and it's eye-catching based on the colors I use, and I don't know, it's like the one I usually use a lot. That's the thing to think about with font you want to choose is it readable? Is it easy to manipulate? Are you gonna be able to incorporate that with your theme that you're going with your channel? The next thing is filling out your about section of your YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel page, you'll see that there's this little tab at the top that shows all these different sections you can click on. There's one for playlists, discussions, but then there's the about page, which is the last one, where you can fill out what your channel is about. I basically summed up what my channel is about and a little bit about me, and then I also included links to my social medias. I always get curious about like knowing more about my favorite YouTubers, so sometimes I trail over to your about page. I feel like that creates that personal level between you and your viewers. I do want to take note of this important feature that I actually figured out myself before anybody else. It's called upload defaults. So the way you get to this is if you go to your YouTube studio, you go to settings, go to upload defaults, you can put the description, what you want to automatically be set for all of your videos. I don't know how you want to introduce all of the people that come across your description box for a video. So for me, my upload defaults, top thing in the description is hey y'all, because I usually say that a lot because I'm country. After you've like kind of got into the hang of you know what your channel's about, you know what your channel name is, set up literally your description box for pretty much all your videos that you're gonna have. What will be your first video? Go on YouTube. If you want your video to be based on trending topics, go on YouTube and see what is popular based on your niche. For example, for lifestyle creators right now, the popular trending video right now is decorating your car, come with me to buying a car, anything that has something to do with a car, that's like a popular thing. That's why my decorate with me car videos are like popping right now, because that's like the popular thing right now for lifestyle creators. So also I've learned if you go to this website called Google Trends, you can actually see what's trending based on country. If you simply do not know what to film whatsoever after just looking at like all these trending topics and all that, go to a YouTube Facebook group that you're going to be part of, which I'm going to talk about later. Go there and simply ask other YouTuber content creators, like, what do you think I should film? Like, you can state it like this, like, I'm a lifestyle content creator, I'm kind of hitting like a creator's block, like, what do you think is like a popular type of video right now that I could film? There is a lot of people in there that are very responsive, so just keep that in note. There are people that will answer your question. After all that, you finally figure out, okay, this is the video I want to film. Now it's for these couple questions that are so simple. What, when, how, where? When it comes to what, like what's the topic that you're going to cover in your video? And then when are you going to film? How are you going to film the video? Where are you going to actually film the video? So let's break it down. Topic. So figure out the title of the video. Let's say you're making a thrift video. Is it gonna be like thrift with me at Goodwill bins or something like that? And after you figure out the topic of the video, then you make a video script of like what you want to say, and that'll like get you like very prepared for when you're about to film. Then it's when are you going to film? If you're going to film at night, it's better to have a ring light or a box light. If you're going to film in daytime, are you going to use like natural light? Or you're gonna use ring light and natural light. That's kind of what I've been doing. Make sure you set up a time of when you're going to film, so it's not like you're filming in a busy time of your day and it's going to show in your video because you're like rushing through things and you're not taking your time articulating your words like that. The next is, how are you going to film your video? Are you going to film with your phone? If you're going to film with your phone, a common mistake with a lot of YouTubers is, you know, you could feel like you're talking loud enough, but that microphone can only pick up so much. So I highly recommend you get a microphone. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. A common one that's used is a lavalier microphone. I actually got one recently that I'm gonna use for voiceovers. They have like cheap ones on Amazon, so I don't think you would have a hard time finding one. But if you don't have money to do that, just make sure you're close enough to your microphone that it can pick up your sound. And then if you're gonna film with your camera, make sure it's charged, make sure your SD card has enough space for how much you're gonna film. Also, if you have a tripod or even a set of books or anything that you can set your camera on, just make sure it's pointed directly to like what you're trying to film. Lastly is where. So where are you physically going to film this? If you're gonna film outside, consider like, is it gonna rain today? Is it cloudy? Like, is that gonna conflict with what I'm about to film? If it is gonna rain, then you're gonna have to find a different place to film. So stuff like that to take into consideration. And then next is the fun part, time to film. I understand for new content creators, it can be very nerve-wracking to film in front of camera because it kind of feels like public speaking. You are speaking to people, but it's not in real time. It can kind of be like, So before you hit record, make sure you feel prepared and confident about what you're about to do or say to the camera, because that's going to show in your video. Like if you're kind of like, like it's like, babe, what are we doing? Make sure you're confident and you're like all about it. You're like, hey bro, welcome back to my video. Next is start with a nice welcome. So for example, hi guys, my name is 𝚈𝚘 and welcome back to my channel. Didn't that feel warm? Don't you feel warm inside? I think you do. That was so corny. And then make sure you're talking clear and you're making eye contact with the eye lens, because I be looking up here and I need to be looking at y'all. But anyway, and simply be yourself, because honestly, that is what's gonna carry your channel, and like, it's gonna make your channel authentic, and that's what's really gonna carry, babe. It's really what's gonna carry it. Like right now, I'm weird. That's me being myself, so that's that. And then after filming, this is my favorite part. Editing. What do you use to edit? So for me, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. 10 out of 10 recommend it. It does cost money, but I feel like there's student discounts somewhere in there. Shout out to any of my students. But it's such a great investment, and I feel like I've grown a lot as an editor with it, so I 10 out of 10 recommend it. But if you're on the, I want to stay on my budget at least, stop trying to make me spend money, you can definitely use iMovie. There is Final Cut Pro, but I don't mean to flex, but Adobe Premiere Pro is cheaper. There's definitely other editing softwares out there that are for free that you can use on your phone, you can use it on your computer. Like, the world is your oyster, babe. Then next is, how long do you want your video to be? I've personally learned this as an editor. I feel like setting how long you want your video to be kind of gives you a limit of how much you want to include in your video, how much you don't want to include in your video. For me, I aim for about 6 to 10 plus minutes for videos. So like there's enough time for the audience retention to get up a little bit. When I'm covering like big topics like my Let's Talk About It or self-tip advice videos, then we're pushing for 10 plus minutes. Next is, are you going to use music? So personally, I'm a YouTube studio audio library girl, like low of the lowest of all keys. The audio library has some good hits up in there. Like, I low-key be jamming out to them, like they're mainstream. You're one of them people that like, no, 𝚈𝚘, I want to be creative. I want non-generic music like that. Like, stop that. You can use thematic. I use that a lot for some of my videos. And then there's Epidemic Sound that costs some money, but a lot of YouTubers use it and it's actually really good music, so 10 out of 10 recommend. Sound effects. So YouTube Studio, Audio Library, again, they actually do have a sound effects option in the audio library. And fun fact, you can actually search for sound effects. Website I want to point you guys to is Zapsplat. Shout out to Candace and Claire, my sister. She's the one who told me about this. I kind of use this website for like gamer themed sound effects that I used in like in and out in some of my videos. The next is effects. I was trying to be effective with that. If you're not really like a effective person, let me stop. If you don't want to make your own effects, there's so many green screens that are available on YouTube that you can easily download onto your computer. So you would just have to search for them. The way you can download those videos is you would have to just take the URL of the video, and then you can use this downloader called Wink's YouTube Downloader. So you can just download on your computer, then when you import it into the editing software you're using, there should be an option for you to get rid of the green screen. Again, YouTube it, because there's so many videos about that. End screen. Create an end screen, y'all, because there's been so many times where like I really like this YouTuber and I watch their full video and it comes to the end and it's kind of like, I don't know, there's some people that don't meet the par and it's kind of like they leave me on a tangent. I'm like, what? Having an end screen, it's more professional. It's good like practice to use for your YouTube videos. And then export the video, because you're done, babe. Your video is hot, it's cool, it's awesome, you're ready to get this done, you're ready to just upload this. Yeah, this is the most important part of this process, creating the godforsaken thumbnail. Now, I get it, a lot of us probably do not like this part. I'm the person that is so tedious that makes up to 5 thumbnails. It's happened, believe me. Shameless self-promo. Feel free to check out 2 of my videos. Y'all are so lucky I give you 2. I literally talk about how you can make a thumbnail with Adobe Illustrator and with Canva. So both are easy to use. Adobe Illustrator, it costs money, but again, it's worth the price. But then with Canva, it's free. So like, saves you money. But yeah, make sure your thumbnail is bright colors, eye-catching, and has a catchy message that sums up what the video is about. And also you can use emojis, not too much to where it looks cheap, just like a good balance. And then you can use cutouts of your face like this. Like that. Make sure your face kind of coordinates with the video. So if it's like, oh my gosh, me and my boys are going to the beach, like, I would think you'd be excited. So like, we're going to the beach. That was the thumbnail. This is so embarrassing to film. Next is uploading / scheduling the video. I say / scheduling because there's a lot of YouTubers that pre-film, guilty as charged. I usually schedule my videos because my schedule is insane. So it helps a lot just scheduling ahead of time. So you're not like, oh my gosh, it's the day of uploads. Upload, like it's a lot going on. Choosing what day you want to upload that video. So I get it, it can be a hit or miss of if your video is going to reach a certain amount of audience at a certain time or if it's not. I feel like I find it more organized to just choose the time that you want to upload your video, and I feel like it's easier to just go by a system. I've seen people upload 1 to 3 times on YouTube. I only post once because of school, but regardless, YouTube just loves it when content creators are consistent because that means more people are on their app. After your video is processed, scheduled, or upload, then it comes to adding specific cards, your end screen, and then when it comes to cards you can use. So like, for me, I use this card that is linked to my actual YouTube channel, and I labeled it subscribe. So when people watch the video and I say, make sure you subscribe, I have the little bar come up and it'll say like subscribe, smiley face, because you know, subscribe. And when they click on it, it'll take them to my channel and they can subscribe. So that's a cool like kind of call to action to use in your YouTube videos, just to remind people, hey, that's there, subscribe if you can. I know you can, so do it. After that, your video is uploaded, you saved everything, tags. All I'm gonna say is, I think it's 𝚈𝙸𝙸𝙗. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. She actually gave me insight on one of her YouTube videos about tags. She basically said that YouTube said themselves that tags aren't primarily what is measuring how much your YouTube video is pushed, but it's only like an extra tool that's used to kind of to help your video get searched more. It's good to use TubeBuddy. That's great at figuring out like what tags you want to use for your videos. RapidTags, vidIQ. Those are great 3 resources that I use myself to get tags for your videos. Now it comes to promoting your channel / video. This is so exciting. I'm so excited for you. First recommendation here, you could get like an IG story with a themed background that goes with your color scheme that you came up with at the beginning because you're listening to me. But like the thumbnail of your video that you just uploaded, and you can make sure to specifically state, click the link in my bio to watch full video, because a lot of people do not get that. And promote your channel on all of your social medias. When I mean all of them, I mean all of them. Like, I have got to the point where I literally have my YouTube channel name on the back of my car. I'm not kidding. Promoting it everywhere can literally give you a greater chance of having more people come to your channel, search your channel. Like, it's a win-win for everybody. Let your friends and family know. And I will say this, because I know there's some people that are kind of like, no, I don't want my family to know. You can just let your friends know. If that makes you feel better, you can just let your friends know. Message them a link to your YouTube video or channel and ask them to check it out. Post your link to your videos in all of your social media bios so people can like literally see, oh, she's a YouTuber, click. The most big thing that I think a lot of small creators should definitely take advantage of: join YouTube Facebook groups. There's so many of them. I will literally tell you some of them, and I'll link some of them down below. You're welcome. There's small YouTubers growing together. There's women of YouTube, college lifestyle YouTubers, YouTubers with the camera emoji, and etc. I'm in so many of them. I'm at the point where I'm in TikTok Facebook groups. Do you understand how insane that is? And I believe last thing is drawing traffic to your channel. This can be a hit or miss with how you kind of go about this. In the long run, I feel like the more you keep doing what's working for you to draw more traffic to your channel, you'll be unstoppable. First thing, and I know everyone hates this tip, but it's so true: be consistent. But be consistent with good quality videos, because I have seen so many YouTubers that are so consistent, love it, but their videos are not good, which makes me go insane, because I'm just like, you could be so great if the video was good, you know? I don't know how many subscribers I had. 69 subscribers to now 349 subscribers last time I checked. That's growth, because I've been consistent for pretty much a whole year. Good quality videos, make sure you have good lighting, the sound, you're authentic, and you know, you're doing trending topics, you know. Consistently promote your channel everywhere. I know it's tiring, but like, you can use Hootsuite. I think you can use that for free. I know there's some paid options in there that you may come across. Of course, finding the balance of promoting enough but not too much. So for me, I promote like twice a week about my new video that's coming up on my channel. So I post, I promote it like the day before the video comes out, and then I promote the day of when the video does drop. Comment on videos of channels that are in your niche. So for me, the people that come up in my head is Aaliyah Simone, Alyssa Hatward, Azealia Williams, Leah Lee, Kelly Stamps. Those are like the top 5 that like kind of like cover me in it. Basically, commenting on videos of channels in your niche, turn on their post notifications so you literally comment right when that video is uploaded. For example, like when you see a video that you're watching of your favorite YouTuber, you're like, ha, I like this video. Like, you know, stuff like that. Do that consistently. I try to do that consistently as much. I got a lot of likes for like comments I've made on, I think it was Hannah Lee's channel and Hannah Malosha's channel and Kiana Naomi's channel. I usually, some of the comments that I comment got up to like 500 plus likes. So it's possible, babes. Building your current audience. This is kind of bouncing off a tip that I got from Jada Jones. Building your current audience and kind of like attracting them over to your channel. So for example, I made a whole separate Instagram specifically for my YouTube channel because I really want to focus on growing my audience that are specifically for YouTube. I'm almost now to 200 subscribers, which is pretty good to kind of balance out with 300 subs. That's after being very consistent and also like being consistent with what type of content I am posting on those Instagram. And last thing is being creative with how you promote your videos. Because remember, people are subscribing because of you. So what I do for my Instagram is I do this series on my reels called #It'sRealFridays. It's basically a play on word of my YouTube channel name, 𝚃𝚌𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 quick 30-second behind the scenes of how I decorate my car, and that got over like 1,000 views. But that's pretty good for like my channel growth and my Instagram and social media growth overall. All I really want to say is keep going with what you're doing. Don't ever give up. Literally getting to 0 to 100 subscribers, it can be a lot, especially if you're kind of timid and don't want to like promote your channel like that. It can be a lot, but the more you put into your channel, the more you're gonna get out of it. Like if I didn't invest in this camera, if I didn't invest in getting the microphone and using Adobe, like I wouldn't be growing like how I am. So it's gonna take investment, it's gonna take time, patience, and being consistent with having good quality content. Doing what works for you is what's gonna make you successful on this platform. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got for tips. I hope you found this helpful. I'm gonna have to jump cut the frick out this video because there's so many stuttering mishaps that's happened in this video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on your post notifications, you know, next time that I upload. And yeah, that's a wrap on 𝚘𝚌𝚘, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.